Hey now, Matt LaBarber Music here. Today we're talking about, this is extra special to me, a message from the Meters, a cover song that the Sure Fire Soul Ensemble did with Kelly Finnigan from Monophonics. And it's exciting for me because I played bass on this song. I used to play in that band for a long time. And this is probably one of our more popular songs online, so I figured there might be some people out there that would be interested to learn how to play it. Again, really, really fun, super easy, funky tune. I changed it up a little bit from the original, the Meters version. Of course, because who can play it as well as George Porter Jr., right? One of the funkiest bass players on planet Earth, and probably all of the cosmos. So, when I do cover songs, and you'll notice this in my videos, I don't always do things note for note. I make them my own because the other version already exists. Like, why do you want to hear me play the exact same thing that someone else played? So I try to put my own spin on it, and I'll show you what I did, and then you can take it and put your own spin on it. That's the most fun part about music, is it's, you get the essence of what somebody's doing, but then you make it your own, because it's not necessarily a tribute more so than it is a cover. Okay, so if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. Please share this and any other videos of mine that you think would be helpful or fun for other people to play. And thank you again so much for even listening to this tune or to me talk in the first place. So let's zoom in and I'll break it down for you. Thanks again. So there are really only two parts to the tune. There's the main section and riff, and a lot of variations on that. And then there's the turnaround, the like birds of a feather, that part. So over the main section, which gets repeated over and over and varied occasionally, it's basically just an E7 chord. So I'm playing an E on my A string, which is the 7th fret, and then open on the low E string. And then, this is such a cool lick that George plays. Now, remember, I play it a little different than he does. In the Meters recording, they do, you know, he'll kind of repeat that lick. I just play it once and give it some space, because I can't do it like he does. So I got to do it like I do. And I'm going to go up to, this is totally his lick. I wish I could take credit for this, but he goes up to the 3rd here. So goes up to the G sharp. It's a chromatic walk from F sharp to G sharp. So that's the best part of the whole tune, in my opinion. And then back. So there, I'm really just playing a bunch of ghost notes. And I'm playing like the open A for a second. And then you see this open E in here too. And really back to this E on the A string. So I'm going to break that down in numbers, okay? I'm playing 7, 0. And then 11, 12, 13. Open 5, or open 5, open 7, open. So I'll play that all together. Okay, so really all based around that E7 chord. Okay, and the rest is all fills. You could play that the whole tune and be fine. I just do some other things that are kind of pentatonic licks from that E7 chord. And I'll show you what I mean when I talk about that. So the open E, 5-7 on the E string, and then 5-7 on the A. So, okay, and I'll do that real slow. Back to the 7. Okay, that's, again, you hear that a lot, so it'll be. Or. Hear those little variations, right? Or another one that I do is I'll play from the 5th fret to the 6th fret to the 7th fret, all on the E string, and then 7 and open E. So many different variations you can use just from notes from that E pentatonic scale. Okay, so another lick that I do over the A section is that I do this little slide up really to the 9. Okay, I'm basically playing to this F sharp on my G string and this E on the G string. And I'll show you kind of where I would put that. That's a fill, you know, that I do in the verse. So it's all based on that 9-11, 9-11. of the D and the G string. Or hear that? Okay, so I'll put a couple of those together for you. Okay, so of course there are a bunch of other variants that you can do, or you might even catch me doing, but that's essentially the boiled down version of that A section. Now when you go to that turnaround, the birds of a feather, that's really just between a D, an A, and an E. So I could get away with just going, well, like birds of a feather, let's get it together, right? And that would sound totally cool. Or you could do something like that, a little groovier, right? But just to fill up the space and to make it sound more interesting, right? Here I throw in that open A string, and then maybe I'll walk up from the 3, 4 to 5 to that D, then 5 on the E string, then 5, 6, 7, right? Okay, or that's one variation. Another one is I could go from that 5th fret, that D, do this little chromatic walk up from the 2nd fret, or the F sharp, you hear that? And then I just went chromatic up to the E from the 4th fret, 5th, 6th, 7th. So really still in there is D or 5, A, 5, 7. So thank you so much for listening and watching, and I really hope that you had fun, or you're going to have fun playing along to the track. It means so much to me that you even care enough to watch this video in the first place. Please, like I said, like, subscribe, share, check out MattLaBarbermusic.com, and happy bassing. I'll see you again in the future.